Joe in real life. So I've been a lazy, beat-up turd for a little over a week now, I think. My body's doing better. My health is meaningfully better. I just can't get my schedule in order. I have decided to extend my deload, I'm calling it a deload now, to Sunday. And I'm absolutely capable of starting back up today, even yesterday. But it just makes more sense logistically to extend that deload. Also, I was feeling kind of down about it and kind of lazy and bad about myself. And then I went back to the books and looked at my schedule, and it's so funny. I've certainly used up some of the fat I've put on my schedule. But if I start with my 5 sets of 10 on Sunday, I'm right back where I need to be. And it really, in accordance to what I've planned, it's not, I'm completely on schedule. Which that's so, I've never done a schedule like that before. I've never done a schedule with that much fat on it that I can essentially blow off training for a whole week and have it be not meaningless, but pretty close to meaningless, you know? So that's great news. It cost me next to nothing to do this in terms of my actual plan. I did lose half a week of solid training, but something about cookies crumbling. I can't remember the colloquialism. As problems go, not too serious. And I'm weirdly proud of myself for writing such a generous program. It's like I'm finally beginning to understand. It's like my eyes are no longer that much bigger than my stomach. And that feels good. It feels good to be settling into realism in my middle age. So that's where we're at. Today I'm going to do some hanging power snatches. And that's another thing. Oh, geez, I almost forgot. I am definitely going to work the snatch in every day. I just really like it. It's really fun, and I feel like it's a total body work. So it makes really good sense as assistance work. And once again, hats off to my friend James, who's been suggesting this for me for, what, a year? Has it been a year, James? It's a great movement, and I really like it. I like how awkward it is. I like how it challenges, my entire shape as a lifter, and forces me to be a little rigid, which I guess that's irony, because it requires enormous amounts of flexibility to do it, but it forces me to be more rigid in my activation, which is something I desperately need to work on. So anyway, that's my little talk on what I've been doing and where I'm going. I'm okay. Life's good. Life's real good, actually. Things are going my way. My schedule's just messed up and my health took a little dip. Stay tuned for some hang power snatches, right? Okay. I'll see you in a minute. I'm really feeling good, guys, and I'm actually eager to get cranking again on my actual program, But as I stated in my lengthy introduction, this power snatch stuff that I'm doing, and you don't need to say it, but you can if you want. I know that I'm doing it badly. All right, and I'm going to use Zach Tellender's video to tune it up, and I'm going to use my friend at 6 of 6, his tutorial videos to tune it up, and I'm going to get working on it. And I'm going to do my principal lifts, and I'm going to use the snatch work as my stand-in for squat every day. After all, an overhead squat every day neatly falls into the category of a squat every day. And I really want to work on this movement. I really like it. The thing that's most compelling to me about it, and you might laugh at this, but I can't think of a single movement that warms the body up so thoroughly and so effectively. Besides this, maybe the burpee. Maybe only the burpee is as good. With a small amount of power snatch work, I find I have a good sweat going, and that every joint in my body is ready for whatever else I might ask of it. And I can't tell you how efficient that is. You know, or I guess I can tell you because I just did. It's extremely efficient. And when you're pressed for time, to be able to warm up your entire body in a way that's trustworthy in 10 minutes, like, that's kind of a miracle, you know? And what am I talking about in terms of warm up? I mean, I just take a bar and I pop it overhead and I do some squats, you know? And like, I'll do some slow and controlled, I'll do some long holds, but I mix it up like a grab bag. I don't have a set warm up. What I'll do is I'll pop one up first and I'll think about what's fighting me, you know? What in the body pushed back from this movement? And then I'll base my warm-up off of where I'm getting resistance and what the likelihood is of me mobilizing it in a serious way, you know? Now, full disclosure, I also did the Magic 10 before I did this today. And I am feeling really psyched about the Magic 10 too. If you don't know what the Magic 10 is, I talked about it a couple days ago. Just type yoga Magic 10 in YouTube and it'll pop up. You'll likely get 3 or 4 Jivamukti yoga videos. 10 movements, 10 minutes. A hell of a good warm-up, you know? And it's not just bending. There's some real activation work in there too. This was the last, I just did the power snatch at 95. I did 10 sets of 1 every minute on the minute. And I called it, you know? Now, the sets I filmed, that was a build up from 45 to 85. And I did multiple sets, but I only showed a few. That's it for today, gang. Hey, I love you. Be good to each other out there. Tomorrow I'll probably half-ass it again. But come Sunday, we're back in business.